Hey guys, I just want to apologize first for my voice. Getting a little sick, and I was yelling at my dog the other day and kind of lost my voice. So, I'm Michael Peacock, and as I said, I have a little dog who's my little world right now. Um, I'm originally from Ohio, a small town called Bellbrook. Nobody's ever really heard of it, but I usually say I'm from Dayton. Some people have heard of that city. But so yeah, I moved down here last summer to start my master's program in specializing in the clinical mental health track. Um, it's been a big adjustment. I've had some issues when I first moved down here with roommate situations, and that is the reason why I got my little dog. His name is Finn. Usually he's in my videos, but he's by the door, as he always likes to look outside. Um, in my undergrad, I went to a school that was really rural. It was one of the poorest counties in Ohio. So they really didn't have any um, mental health. Like, there was really no therapists around. People had to travel really far. So I got to experience some of that when I volunteered at the mental health hospital, and just hearing everybody talk about how um, rare it was for people to actually receive mental health counseling or services, just because, one, they didn't have the transportation, and two, the counselors that were there couldn't travel to all the different places. So I've had a little background in that. Um, what else about me? I'm an only child. The town I was brought up in was decently rural. We didn't have, like a few other people said, that their town didn't have any licensed professional counselors, and we didn't either, but we lived around a bunch of other cities that did, so if anybody needed it, they could just travel a little ways and find somebody. Um, so I'm a second year now, I get to say that. So it's good to see some names that I remember and some new names as well. I'm excited to meet the new first years that are coming in. Um, so yeah, that's me. So as I mentioned before, the town that I went to undergrad in didn't have any ways of providing care because of the difficulties of transportation. So integrated health systems definitely promotes, um, you know, getting responsive or like timely response to the need. If there's only, like one counselor and that's it, that's providing things, they obviously can't get to everybody, but if there's a whole team, it would be a lot easier to, reach out to other people. And that way, if they need health and mental health services, that team can promote for those populations that are more rural. I think that's one of the biggest problems nowadays is the transportation. The rural counties are usually the most poor, usually. So they don't have the transportation or the means to get places. So if the health teams or the systems were able to come to them, that would help immensely. So um, I think that's the biggest thing, is having a team, like working with a team. They would be able to get out to those individuals. So obviously, like I said, only having like one person working with tons of different families or individuals, that would impede reaching out to those rural populations. They would obviously focus on the people that can come to them instead of, you know, using their time and money to go to other people when they aren't as able to pay for services and stuff like that. So I definitely think, the integrated health system is important, because obviously more heads are better than one. with ideas and ways for treatment for the different populations of people they're working with, but then also having more individuals that are available to reach out to those populations that aren't as readily available to come to them is super important too. So hopefully that answered the questions that were asked. I can't wait to see everybody else's responses and get to know you guys better. Have a good day.